Structure Bikes.
Danny, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Dave Smith?
Oh, just having fun here at the Otter, man. I think this is my 23rd year.
Wow.
And, 64 and still coming out here playing.
You're a legend.
I'm just having fun. The structure bike has been just absolutely great. I met these guys in 2019, and they let me race it in the dual slalom, and I won that over 50 Cat 2 class with it at 63, And we had an extra structure bike, and we put Kurt Wilcox on it, his first race mountain biking. And I said, dude, come on out, have some fun. It's a blast. Hadn't been on a bike, don't even own a bicycle. And put him in the enduro race. And he got 10th out of 20 guys, so he did fantastic.
Great.
And what'd you think of the way the bike handled? I mean, you're a motorcycle guy. You've won a lot of motorcycle races and series in your time.
It worked great. It's like, just hang on and ride it. I did race 30 years ago, actually Ironman at Shasta Dam. I got second behind Greg Herbold, who was the men's downhill champion in 1990. So anyway, it was a combined bicycle motorcycle race there, and I got through the bicycle race and spanking in the motorcycle portion. The next year I trained really hard. It feels really good to be on a structured bike. It's really solid coming down the hills, and I feel really good on it. I'm really looking forward to the dual slalom and the time downhill.
What I like about this bike is that on the downhill, the harder I hit the bumps there, and it's pretty rough. It's blown out this year. It's really dry because it's done in October. This, when it comes up through the suspension, it's actually changing the head angle a little bit, right? It's about 8 degrees, so it makes it more stable as I'm hanging on, going down that downhill. So I felt really comfortable. When us old guys are hanging onto this bike and we're hitting those chuck holes, the bike actually gets more slackened, so it gets more stable. Gives you the confidence to let the brakes go a little bit. Normal bikes are on, the bushings and the seals. Where this bike here is the shock is isolated right here, and it's on roller bearings. So when I'm turning on that dry stuff, the small bump compliance just leaves that tire right on the ground. When I put on the binders, the brakes slowing down, the whole bike squats. It doesn't do it like a typical bike where it just goes in like that. Did you notice some of that, huh?
I noticed that. Yeah. It feels good, real stable.
It gets more stable as you hit it harder, so it just invites you to let go of the brakes, right? And that's what you need out here. It's getting bumpy and dry. It's not good conditions this year, but it's the same for everybody. Grow up, you guys. And due to the fact that it's not on the sliding bushings and seals, it doesn't have the stiction or friction or whatever you want to call it. It's got the roller bearings, and the shock is isolated, so the small bump compliance is just awesome. And then the other third thing is when you push the brake ons for the going into the turns, this thing doesn't get that upset because the whole bike squats down instead of going like a typical telescoping front fork. Yeah. And we still have the downhill to do and the dual slalom. So we're doing all of it on the same bike. So on the downhill portion of the enduro, I got second. But some new young 60-year-olds came over and they just out-pedaled me to death on the hills. Yeah. Congratulations, you guys. This bike is weighing in at about 33, 34 pounds, and there's nothing out there that really warrants this bike. It's a little overbiked for that. I wanted to improve my downhill times since I don't have any legs this year. So I skied it. I made it, and this thing just handled it like butter.
No
structure.
Cat 2, Cat 3.
Yeah. Structure and Kurt and I are having a blast at the Sea Otter. Wish you guys were here.